welcome to Driversroom. This is the Festival of Speed Season 3 Round 2 for Tier 1. Today we're at the Circuit de Saint-Croix B layout. Before we head on down to the grid, let's take a look at the team standings after Round 1. So, storming out to the lead is Neon Knights, carrying on their dominance of Season 1 and Season 2 on 58 points. Non Plus Ultra taking on a new driver in AGT Grimlock has helped them get second from round 1, 34 points. In third, we've got Team Firestorm, and they're on 29 points. Had a decent round 1 with one of the drivers, Kimaro, dropping to Tier 2 from Tier 1, helping to bring in some good points. We have Team Sega in 22. Team Sega on 22, sorry, in fourth. The return of Rocker really helping them there, filling up their team back to 4 drivers. JB lads having a little bit of a shaky start in fifth on 19. Team Pegasus, the second place team from Season 2, really struggling in round 1, down in 16 points. Maybe a couple of drivers just not got the right setup on their vehicles. And then down in last place we have Team 8 on 6 points. They only had one driver in Terminal Goat in Tier 2 for that round. So let's head on down to the grid and we'll see how the battle for pole panned out. On pole, we have Kenny, showing Neon Knight's dominance comes from all their drivers. Kenny has grabbed pole. Didn't have a great round 1, unfortunately, he had a DNF, but has bounced back today with a great quality performance. He is starting on the racing soft tyres. In second, we have Wilco on racing super softs. A great quality from Wilco, starting from the front. Can he try and stop this Neon Knights juggernaut and grab the victory away from Kenny? In third, we have Flapjack on Racing Softs. He missed round 1. The Sunday League Tier 2 champion will be looking to show the Tier 1 guys what he's made of now in round 2. In fourth, we have Daz on Racing Softs. Good result from Daz in round 1, finishing 4th for Team Firestorm. Was qualified in 4th today, so another good result is on the cards for him. In 5th, we have Mr. Sean. He's got Racing Softs on the front and Racing Super Softs on the rear. A great result in round 1 for the dominant Tier 2 Season 2 champion in DRFS. He finished 2nd behind his Neon Knights teammate Alex, who took home the 1-2. In 6th, we have Bullet on Racing Super Softs. Steady but tough round 1 for Bullet. He started at the front of the grid and was leading the race for quite a while, but a couple of unforced errors lost him the lead. But he held on to come home in 5th. Let's see if he can make his way up the grid today. In 7th, we have Dazzler on Racing Super Softs. A good round 1 result from Dazzler, finishing in 3rd, but the Neon Knights driver is going to have his work cut out today, starting in 7th. Let's see how he can battle up the grid. In 8th, we have Alex on Racing Super Softs. A great round 1 for Alex, saw him take the win, but seems to struggle today in quali. Down in 8th, we'll see if he can make his way through the grid up towards the front. In 9th, we have Muller on Racing Super Softs. A steady run for Muller in round 1. He came home in 8th. He'll be looking to have another steady or strong drive today, starting from 9th. So see what he can do going forward. In 10th, we have Ferdek on Racing Supersofts. Finished 10th in round 1. He is a fast driver, but sometimes his consistency can let him down, especially against these tier 1 drivers. Let's see how he can do today, if he can make any moves or stay in 10th. In 11th, we have Mercer on Racing Supersofts. A midfield finish for Mr. Driversroom in 7th and last round. And we'll be looking to fight forward today, starting from the back of the grid. And in 12th, we have Murkoff on Racing Supersofts. Back up in Tier 1 after promotion at the end of Season 2 from Tier 2. Murkoff seems to be trying to find his feet back in Tier 1 with the elite drivers. He's starting from 12th today. We'll see if he can make any ground on the cars ahead. So that's your grid for round 2. We'll head to the front and see how the guys get on at the start. So we're here at St. Croix for round 2 of the DRFS, as the guys just wait for the lights to go out. As we see the revs start to build. Canny in first, Wilco going to be looking for a good start in second. The fast Flapjack in third. And they all get away pretty cleanly. Nobody with any issues. Canny being challenged on the outside by Wilco. See Mullen making a great start in the background. We go through, everybody makes it through Tier 1, turn 1, okay. Canny has broke away in the front just slightly from Wilco. The McLaren F1 seemed to have had a great start here compared to the DBR9. We got McLaren F1s in first, second and third. Wilco's really pressuring Canny now down through the S's towards the bridge. Tricky part of this St. Croix circuit. And they are through okay. Cars file through the bridge section. Kind of a lock up from Canny. The heavy braking zone after the bridge. Going to have the lead going on down the straight, but it's going to be vulnerable here from the slipstream. As you see, Wilco tucking right into the slipstream there, but just pulled out of it. He's looking maybe to make a move into this left-hander as he looks around the outside. Can he just lock the back wheel again there? As Wilco tries to come back, but he's going to be on the outside for the next corner. Great racing from these two in the opening lap of this race. As you see, Flapjack taking bullet there through that fast section of left-handers. So that's Flapjack now up into third. Take a quick run through the grid as they come across the start-finish line. So Canny is holding first, Wilco in second, Flapjack now up into third, Mullet is in fourth, we have Dazzler in fifth, Awesome Alex in sixth, Daz just struggling there in seventh, he's going to drop down. So we've got Muller in seventh now after Daz's little mistake there. Mr. Sean down in eighth, Daz now in ninth. Mr. Driversroom, Mercer in 10th, Murkoff up into 11th, Burdak having a bit of issues at the start here, dropping down to 12th. You see Bullet and Flapjack still battling out over third place. It's actually a track which I enjoy. You can have some great battles here at St. Croix. both of them run a bit wide out the bridge. Caught in, catching, Bullet out there. He's now dropped down to 6th. Alex and Desla have jumped ahead. Just lost it, bumped into Flapjack, which killed all out on speed. Alex is going to be looking to get through this pack quick. He's one of the fastest drivers in Tier 1. Very fast and aggressive on his strategies and setups. He just looks to get the most out of the car, and he'll just deal with the tyres when they run out. Bullet now trying to recover the pressure back on Alex. Bullet being pressured by Sean. Sean looks to the inside, but no room there through that quick left section of left-handers. Very brave to try and go through the inside there. Not really an overtaking opportunity. Lost him a little bit of momentum now. He's going to have to look a bit later on in the lap to get past. As he does, trying to catch back up after his turn 1 incident. And now Murkoff and Mercer have dropped way down to the back. We have also lost Ferdek. Ferdek has quit. Sure what happened to Mercer to get him back there. He missed that one. Canny is now pulling away from Wilco. Took a great run in his F1. And see that he just has a moment through the S's and Wilco closes back up on him. The commentator's curse for Canny there. Flapjack is now being caught by Desla. Alex isn't too far away. Bullet is also starting to re-pressure Alex. Just slides out that bridge corner again. Seems to be Bullet's Achilles heel this round. Sean is now past Bullet and is looking to push on. Murkoff and Mercer is still fighting over 10th and 9th. Bullet just catching, Murkoff just catching the wall out of that right-hander, giving Mercer the opportunity to go past on the outside, but Murkoff holds strong through the kink, and he's back into 9th. Daz has had a further issue. He's now way off the back of the back. Wilco is now first. Canny is down to 4th. Oh, let's have a look back and see what's happened to Canny. He's dropped way back down. So we jump on board with Canny. He's coming down the long straight. Yeah, Wilco's still quite behind. He's got tight on the kick. And we're looking okay. It must be down to this heavy braking area. Yeah, back end just gets away with him under braking. Oh, so unfortunate for Canny. As soon as he touched the brake, the back end starting to step out on him. So that's him falling, unfortunately, like a stone down to 4th. All work to redo now. So as we've seen, Wilco now in the lead. He's got Flapjack following him in 2nd. Desla in 3rd. Canny's now dropped down to 4th. With his teammate Alex just behind him in 5th. Bullet in 6th, being challenged by the 3rd Neon Knights car of Mr. Sean in 7th. Sean's really caught up with Bullet through that lap. Setting the fastest lap in the race so far. That last lap of 2:04.5. Bullet in a bit of no man's land now behind them. Murkoff and Mercer still battling at the back, and Daz way off at the back there, just drifting the car through turn 1. Oh, see Alex battering into the barrier there, but he's past his teammate. Canny and Bullet absolutely annihilates the barrier there face first, That's a shame for Bullet. He's dropped him down to 8. He was going well. Another issue for Bullet in again, another round. Just holding his charge back. So we have Alex up into 4th now. Mr. Sean in 5th and Canny in 6th. Neon Knights, all 3 cows running line and stern. Can they take the fight ahead to the guys in front and maybe finish with a 1-2-3? They're certainly capable. Rocco is starting to streak away at the front. He's a quick driver. He just, again, like 1 or 2 others, maybe consistently sometimes lets him down, but when he gets it nailed, he's very hard to stop. So Flapjack and Dazzler going wheel to wheel now through this fast last section. Dazzler had a tough season last season, but he'll be looking to regain his season 1 form. Saw him very strong in these Sunday races. As we're coming up to the 10-minute mark, so 1/3 of the race is gone. You see Bullet jumping into the pits in the background. After a few pits from the guys in front of him. Bullet now in 10th after his pit stop. Daz coming out in 11th on a fresh set of Super Softs. The standing drive so far from Wilco out in front. He's just under 2 seconds ahead of Flapjack. Flapjack tyres are pretty good compared to Wilco in his F1. Dazzler has worse tyres than Flapjack, so Flapjack in the best seat at the moment in the front 3. Alex, pretty good tyre wear. Sean with excellent tyre wear, we've seen that in Tier 2. Season 2, he was very good on his tyres. Canny is going to need to pit soon. His tyres are starting to look like they're screaming in pain. Bullet's tyres better than Canny's, maybe go a lap or 2 more. Burkoff's tyres are looking pretty damn good as well. So are Mercer's. Daz brilliant, he just pitted. The same with Bullet, this is fine. As you see, he dives up the inside of both Murkoff and Mercer as they now go 3 wide. Oh, this could be horrible. Mercer is fighting back. But we'll see Wilco pitting from the lead. And Alex. So that puts Flapjack up into the lead. Daz is going back around. So he is now up into 2nd. Sean is now into 3rd. We've got everybody. Alex, Wilco, Muller and Canny all in. So Alex now into 4th. He's actually jumped Wilco through the pit stops. Wilco's put some more fuel in, but Alex didn't. And Canny is in 6th. He stays ahead of Muller, but they all stay ahead of Bullet, who's back up in 8th after his pit stop. Flapjack's in a pretty strong position, although he's going to have to pit soon with those tyres. I think the guy in the strongest position so far is this man, Mr. Sean. His tyre wear is unreal compared to the rest of the guys. He can maybe run quite a bit longer. Still holding that fastest lap. So pole position at the minute in this race goes to Sean, I think. Depends on how much this guy starts catching him, his teammate in 4th on his fresh tyres. Although he does have Wilco gaining on him. And Wilco's not going to want to let Alex run away from him. Canny now in a pretty lonely 6th. Same for Muller in 7th. Bullet in 8th. Back to Mercer in 9th. He now has a big gap back to Murkoff as he's pitted, and he is side by side with Daz. Daz just taking the inside line through that kick. Murkoff running a little bit wide. The fastest line through there is actually the slightly wider line because you can keep the speed up rather than side by side. And you see Desla now into the pits. Sean is still heading round with Alex coming out in. It's going to be tight. Alex is going to take 4th as Desla is feeding in. Wilco has to take a void in action. Runs a little bit wide, so he's just behind Desla. That was tight. Wilco just locks up there going into the corners. He concedes the place. The real loser through that pit stop phase is Wilco. He's lost ground on Awesome Alex and Tesla through that pit phase. See if he can go longer, taking more fuel in. See Flapjack and Sean, 2 guys from Tier 2. This is a familiar sight last season, these 2 out the front. Sean is 2.2 behind Flapjack. But we're probably going to see Flapjack. He's struggling just to get the car turned in there. His left-hand front there is pretty much non-existent. So probably see Flapjack in this lap. Sean has still got tyres to keep going for now. He's not losing too much time compared to the last few laps. He's actually lapping faster than Flapjack on that last lap, so we'll see how he feels his car can go, as he's 1.8. So he is catching Flapjack through this section of the race. Flapjack just struggling to get the car in, just running wide on him. The car just gives up grip, it doesn't have it anymore from those worn racing softs, as Flapjack now diving into the pits. Sean is following him. Sean maybe could have pushed a bit longer on them tyres, but he's going to dive in. So we've got Alex and Tesla side by side going through turn 1, fighting now for 1st and 2nd. Wilco is now in 3rd. Canny up into 4th. Flapjack has come in 5th, still ahead of Mr. Sean in 6th. I really do think Sean has missed the trick there. He's going to maybe run another lap or 2. He was running faster than Flapjack. Could have got the place or 2, but maybe he thought against the new tired cars he was losing too much time. So you see Alex and Tesla really battling now through the bridge section. Tesla just going to tuck up in behind and wait for the long straight. See if he can out-drag Alex. Jump on board with Dazzler as they come down to this straight. See Alex runs a bit wide there, catches the arm coat. That's going to take a little bit of momentum out as Alex looking to break the toe to Dazzler behind. But Dazzler slots in through the inside. Alex is still just to the side of us. And you see Alex just conceding the place. He's going to try and fight back now through the S's. See him on the outside. Dazzler takes the inside line and completes the pass. Good racing from the 2 guys. Dazzler up into 1st now, Awesome Alex down into 2nd. Now he's getting pressurised by Wilco. He's going to be looking for his 1st place back. You see Flapjack and Canny battling through the last corner. Canny looking to go up the inside into turn 1. He's just ahead of him. Canny just backs out there, maybe brakes a little bit harder as Flapjack loses the back end touching the grass. Kenny now on the outside of turn 2, looking the inside turn 3, but just concedes the place again. Him and Flapjack are having an awesome battle here. Down through the SHC. Wilco running wide up front. He's gonna just be in the way of Flapjack, slowing him down. Can he capitalize on it? Kenny's teammate Sean was just alongside him for a second there, was trying to find him. Two Neon Knights cars now starting the battle. That could be good news for this man, Flapjack, up in 4th as he looks to break away from Kenny. See two Neon Knights cars side by side coming over the brow. This is not really what they want to be doing. Should be working together, being teammates. You see Sean has now moved up to 5th. Kenny just locking up, running to the right hand. That rear right of his likes to lock up, I've noticed now on a few laps. Flapjack really pushing hard now, all over the back of Wilco, looking to the inside. He is through as Wilco runs wide. Maybe caught him a little bit there, joined it a little bit too late. Maybe a little touch from Flapjack, I don't know, but that's Flapjack up to 3rd. As we see Wilco jumping in the pits. Kenny looked like he was jumping in the pits, but decided to stay out. Maybe Wilco forced him to stay out there, trying to get the undercut done on him. As Muller jumps into the pits as well. As we're just coming up to the 20th minute of the race. Action all over it. My throat is killing. So we've got Tesla now up in 1st. We run through the grid. Awesome. Alex trying to follow him and pressurize him. Great run from Alex. He was starting way down the grid today, but has clawed up to 2nd. Just goes to show that if you don't give up and fight your way through, if you have the pace, you can gain anything back from a bad opening lap or starting position. Although Flapjack has catched him right up in 3rd. He's going to be looking to get past Neon Knights of Alex. We have Mr. Sean in 4th. Kenny now in 5th. Wilco down in 6th after his pit stop. Bullet in 8th. Bullet in 7th. Battling Muller in 8th. Muller's on the fresher tyres. He'll be looking to get past him. Pretty sharpish, not to waste his fresh rubber. Daz in 9th. A bit of a bad day at the office for Daz today. A couple of incidents early on has really ruined his race, but he's still going in 9th. Same for Mercer. He missed a couple of incidents at the start of the race that we missed. He's in 10th. Murkoff's dropped way off down the back in 11th. He must have had a few offs here and there that we haven't seen. This man driving well there in 1st. We see Flapjack is actually past Alex. Let's jump back and see if we can see where that happened. Jump on board of Flapjack here, coming down the long back straight. He is well tucked into Alex's slipstream. See the car just getting close to topping out on him as he's right behind Alex. He switches to the inside and brakes a little bit later. He's got the job done. Takes the racing line. Alex just has to concede the place that the battle is done. Flapjack up in the 2nd. Also set the fastest lap on the last lap, and he is going purple through that sector. So Flapjack on a rail charge now. He was pretty dominant in the Sunday League Season 2 and Tier 2. Not so much in the Festival of Speed, but still ran well. And he's got Tesla and Alex both diving in the pits, so it really is the time now for Flapjack to stretch out his legs as he just set another fastest time of 2:03.7. Can this be Flapjack's moment of the race to seal the win? 9 minutes left. His tyres are looking pretty good. Hopefully he should have enough fuel to make it to the end of the race. Mr. Sean up in 2nd. Just goes to show how the talent pool is very close in the drivers' room. 2 guys promoted this season from Tier 2 to Tier 1 are running 1 and 2. Dazza now after his pit in 3rd with Alex behind him. They've got Wilco behind them in 5th. He hasn't long pitted either, so all 3 of these guys are going to the end. Same for Canny, he hasn't long pitted. Muller, everybody's been in for the last pits now. Apart from this man, he was in a little bit earlier, so he should be able to make it last to the end now. Same for Sean. So we'll take a run through the grid after the last lot of pit stops as we enter the last phase of the race. Flapjack now up in the 1st with a great 2nd half of the race, setting the fastest lap of 203.7, taking it from himself with the lap previous of 204.2. He's really going well up in 1st. Mr. Sean having a great race in 2nd. He's trying to close down Flapjack. Dazza having a fantastic race in 3rd. He's being followed very closely by Alex, who's had a fantastic race starting from way down the grid. Had a horrible qualifying, but he's fought back up to the top. He'll be looking to maybe push on past Dazza and catch the guys out front. Wilco in 5th, bit of an up and down race so far, 1 or 2 mistakes, but is going steady in 5th. Canny in 6th, the same. He led the race from pole, but 1 or 2 little mistakes has cost him to drop back, but still going well in 6th. Muller with a steady race in 7th. Muller again, 1 or 2 mistakes has dropped him down the order to 8th, unfortunately, but see if he can just hold that position now for the rest of the race. Daz has had a terrible start to the race. A few real bad mistakes, dropping him way down the back of the grid. So hopefully he can just bring it home now. Mercer's the same. He's had a few incidents, but coming home in 10th should be on the cards for him, unless he can catch the guys in front and hop 1 or 2 places and further up the grid. Murkoff was running well, but must have had some serious incidents that we missed. He's way off the back of the pack now in 11th, unfortunately for him. No, back with the leader. He's 1.8 seconds ahead of Sean, and then back from him 2.9 seconds to Tesla. So things are looking good for the 2 guys out front with just coming up to 5 minutes left. Really duking it out. Alex will be looking to get on that podium as he looks up to the inside into this heavy braking right-hander. And he is through. Dazza nearly touching the back of Alex's car there as he was thinking about the switchback. These 2 are definitely going to battle to the end of the race. There's going to be no quarter given or asked, I don't think. But the racing extremely hard, but extremely fair. And if you like this sort of racing, don't be afraid to hop on the Discord and come over to the drivers' room. There's plenty of racing series happening most nights that you can get you signed up for. Or you can find us on Twitter at drivers' room, and we'll answer any of your questions there also. And also there's plenty of content out there from our other highlight video creators. You have myself, CP Racing, and AGT Racer. Kamaru 75, Muller _ CJ, Plucks the Duck, Bryce Racing, all on YouTube, all creating our highlight packages from the week. So jump on their channels and subscribe, give those videos a like. Also we have a few live streamers, Kamaru 75, Midlife Racing, Jammy D, and a few others probably don't know about, but there's always somebody streaming here or there, so keep an eye out for them on race days. As we see, Alex is past Desla, and Wilco is also trying to have a look, and Desla holds him off. So Alex is now chasing after Sean. He's broke away quite quickly. I did miss that as I was busy waffling on as normal. So the front of Sean does look noticeably closer. Yeah, down to 1 second now. Alex is 2.7, so they are all starting to catch Flapjack. See his tyres are a lot worse than Sean's. Sean's going to have an advantage there. So is Alex. Alex has got an advantage over the two of them. So Flapjack just needs to try and hold out now for the next 3 minutes. So we're going to get 2 more laps of this race. Can he hold on? Such a tight battle here at the front. Alex is streaking away from Dazzler now. For the rest of the teams, we could really do with Dazzler getting back in front of Alex. Keep these neon nights as slowed down as we can. There's going to have to be some sort of gang up on them soon. They're dominating the start of season 3 again. We can't have clean sweep for neon nights through this year, hopefully. One of us should be able to stop them. Flapjack just struggling to get the power down there, back end and squirming about on him. No such drama for Sean. He's just reeling Flapjack in, bit by bit. Still in a second. Flapjack's holding him off. This man's not been able to make much of an impression on the front two either. Is that looking good for Flapjack here? Starting to look a bit sore on fuel. Sean has more fuel than him, so will Flapjack have to start thinking of fuel saving over this last lap? Same for Alex, he's starting to get low on fuel, and Dazzler, Wilco has got more fuel than the guys in front. He can push harder. Actually set the fastest lap of the race so far with a 203.3 on lap 11. Canny's got more than enough fuel. Muller has enough fuel. Bullet also looking pretty critical on fuel. Same for Daz. Mercer is okay. Murkoff is okay as well. You see it's under a second now. Back to Sean. We're going to come round to start our last lap. It's going to be hard for Flapjack. He's definitely going to have to start fuel saving this lap. I think he's going to become a sitting duck to Mr. Sean. Let's see how close he is now. Sean takes a look on the outside, and that's Sean up in the first. See the speed difference. Flapjack already fuel saving. It's maybe knocked down a fuel map or two. You see Sean up in the 130s there. Flapjack was only in the 106s. Let's see, Alex has ended fuel saving, and so is Dazzler. So this could be an opportunity for Wilco to make up, maybe get back on the podium. Canny still looks okay. Muller in 7th. Daz in 8th, looking very critical on fuel. Same for Bullet, he seems to be in fuel saving now. Mercer has come home in 10th. Murkoff's going to come home in 11th. And then be a lap down on the leading pack. Have to see Flapjack is now dropping like a stone as Alex is looking past him. Alex is also critical on fuel. Maybe just got a little bit more than Flapjack. It's a good workout for Flapjack if he can stay in Alex's slipstream. Great shot of the cars coming over the brow of the hill. Those DBR9s look awesome. Flapjack seems to have pulled out enough of a gap now over Flapjack. They all make it to the line. Some of them looking desperately low on fuel. Oh, Bullet, don't think he's going to make it. He's going to run out. So we rejoin Mr. Sean. Another great drive from him. He is going to take victory in round 2 for the all-dominant Neon Knights. As you see him come across the line. And Alex is going to take second for a 1-2 for Neon Knights again. Flapjack in third, Dazzler in fourth, Wilco taking fifth, Canny coming home in sixth, Muller in seventh. Daz, after a very tough race, is going to come home in eighth, just as he tries not to run out of fuel. And Bullet is going to come home in ninth. He has already run out of fuel. A little bit of a miscalculation from Bullet there. But that's it for round 2. Join us next week for round 3 for the DRFS Tier 1.